All right, welcome everyone. Let me share my screen. All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here to listen to our stories of hope this evening. My name is Terry Turner, and I'm excited to be your host. I have been associated with the, whoops, I'm so excited I hit an extra button. I have been associated with the Juice Plus company and have personally used these products since 2021. Tonight, we will be sharing a few stories to give you a sense of what these plant powders can do. If you are live with us or watching it as a recording, we are excited to share our stories of hope. With these plant powders, there truly is no limit with health, wealth, and community. My story begins with gut toxicity and denial. My weight and cholesterol had creeped up every year as genetics and life stressors continued on their health-wrecking journey. I had made changes over the years in our family's nutrition, including eating grass-fed meat, organic vegetables, and fruits, but my weight and cholesterol had not changed. My doctor finally pressed me enough to begin nutrition therapy, and although I was irritated, I knew God had me walking this path when the nutritionist said to me, "Why not eat the way God intended?" I began taking Juice Plus in early 2021 after I moved to Bryan College Station. I started the business a few months later as I knew that I had found gold as far as my health was concerned, and also a way to supplement Social Security whenever that time arrived by helping people. Truthfully, I didn't want to be involved in yet another network marketing business. I had been in several over my lifetime, but this one was completely different. I did not have to have products on hand for customers. There was an abundance of online training, team meetings, and overall support from those in the business, regardless of team. I have met and joined hands with others in the BCS area that are not on my team. I have choice and flexibility because it is my business. On a personal note, my cholesterol improved and my doctor cut the dosage in half, and I lost 40 pounds. This truly is a remarkable company. I could go on and on and on about the incentives and the way that headquarters takes care of us, but let's hear a bit more about these plant powders. So what are these plant powders I'm talking about? They are products offered by the global health food company Juice Plus. First, I'll talk about the essentials and the daily plant food support they offer in the form of shakes, bars, and capsules, as well as plant omegas. But it's important for you to know that they also offer chewables and home gardening technology with an aeroponic tower garden to help people grow their own food. I certainly love mine. It's all about getting more plants in people's bodies. So, a little more about the essentials. These are the plants included in these products, the essential ones for your body. Many people confuse these with a vitamin supplement because it is in supplement form, but it's not. It's concentrated whole food, plant powders in a capsule or shake. Powerful nutrition backed by over 30 years of gold standard clinical research with almost 50 clinical journal studies at leading research institutions around the world on humans eating the actual product. It's proven to do in the body what plants do in the body. Since the majority of us can't, won't, or don't eat 7 to 13 servings of raw produce every day, it's a simple way to get more in. So let me ask you this. What's the difference between the beets in the background of this picture and the beet powder in the spoon? It's water. That's what makes the Juice Plus Essentials functional food. It's fruits and vegetables and berries with the water removed. Juice Plus Essentials are functional food with a purpose. What you see here are the bottles and the labels. What I want you to notice is that the fruits, veggies, and berries, the label is a nutrition label. It's the same label you see on a frozen bag of broccoli. It's all just food. The only supplement label you see is the omega, and that's only because without it, you would not be able to see the omega breakdown. It's still just food. They want you to be able to see more detail. Oh,
Terry, we
yes.
can't see the picture.
You can't see anything?
No, I'm sorry. It's just loading.
That's terrible.
Has everybody got that or just me and Jenny?
No, we can't see it. It's just
No.
loading.
Mm,
I haven't seen it for a little while. Wow.
Terry, you're doing a great job. I know this is your very first time hosting,
is there, okay, let's see.
and everything you're saying, we've been able to hear. We just haven't been able to see it.
Brianna says straight, oh, there, I see it.
There we
Can you
go.
see it?
There we go.
Yep.
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 So
Okay.
just skip ahead and then, right,
Okay,
okay.
so here you go. There's the essentials. There's the berry difference. Water. There's the labels. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you for speaking up. Okay. So that is the daily plant food support I referenced in my story of hope. So let's get into the other story I mentioned. What we want you to keep in mind as we share these stories is that these are not mere testimonials. These are stories of hope that are backed by science. I want to introduce Shelley Sacchini and let her tell you her story. But first, Juice Plus is simply healthful plant-based nutrition, highly concentrated to deliver a powerful nutritional punch, supported by over 20 years of independent clinical research. And Juice Plus does not claim to prevent, cure, or treat any illness or disease. So, we want to tell you that these stories are simply our experiences with Juice Plus, but they do give us hope for what plants can do for us. So here is Shelley. Shelley, welcome. We're excited that you're here with us tonight.
I'm getting used to this. Thank you for having me. I was really much fatter in that picture, but anyway, but you did an awesome job. I have fought a lot of things in my life. I fought depression, I've been through a lot of abuse and anxiety. Anxiety keeps me from sleeping at night. And I finally decided one day that all the people that used me was time for them to go. It was time for me to take care of me. Well, then I had lunch with my friend. She bought Melinda, and Melinda gave me that little miracle packet, I call it my pick-me-upper, the Luminade. And she said, try this. And man, I also am diabetic. So if I eat something, all I do is I go to sleep. And she gave me that, and I ordered some, and I said, I'm going to drive to Waco and get some more, because that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I have to take 2 a day, because if I don't, I fall asleep. And from there on, I got the powder. I'm a much happier person. It really has made my mood. I didn't think I'd ever feel this good again. It's been so many years since I felt good, and I'm happy now. As long as I take my pick me upper, I'm good all day long. I also started getting varicose veins just about at my kneecap on my legs. And after the first week of being on this, the left side, the veins have gotten so small, they look almost just like spider veins. the right side, there's a little bit more, they're smaller, but there's still a little problem in that leg. So that was exciting. I was just like, wow, you know, who wants those ugly veins on your legs anyway? But it's just, I feel my body tightening. I can get up in the morning. It's been years since I could wake up. Before I could even come to work, I probably had 3 or 4 naps before I even make it to work, if I'm lucky to make it by 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It has just been great. And the neatest thing is the people are really noticing it, because I work in an automotive shop. So I have a lot of people coming in and out, and they're really noticing, and they want a little piece of all of this. And it is just the best thing. And the most neatest thing I like is watching all of you, because there is a special glow on all of your skin that is just, it's awesome. I mean, it's just so comforting and encouraging, and you guys are all so nice. I just thank you so much for sharing this with me. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Shelley. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Cheryl Lawrence, the registered dietitian who irritated me and who is now my dear friend. Welcome, Cheryl. We're excited that you're here with us tonight. Oh, you have to unmute.
I said, I'm glad I didn't run you off. I know I irritated you, but too bad. So sad. Look at you now, right? 27 years ago, I was working in the hospital. I was food service director. And this lovely gentleman, Dean Pratt, was always coming to the cafeteria. He loved Henry's cooking, and he'd always come and see what was cooking in the kitchen. And so he said, oh, there's this thing my daughter's doing. I think she needs to talk to you. And I just blew it off. And then in the meantime, I decided to get out of the hospital world and start my own practice. And lo and behold, that same week almost, Melinda was knocking at the door at my office, or I can't remember where I saw you, but she and Mark came by and it was telling me about this Juice Plus. And, you know, it's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I went, what? And she said, fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I went, oh my gosh, that's what everybody should do and nobody does. How do I get it? Where do I get it? So I was one of the 5%ers that saw immediately. First of all, I just started my private practice, so I had no money. Second of all, I trusted Dean Pratt a lot, you know, and I thought, oh, and third of all, my son had really bad allergies. He was allergic to the world at age 3. I had an overactive immune system. I had MS. And so I needed to calm my immune system down and boost his up. And it's just made sense. So I said, okay, how do I do it? And I became a rep right at that time. I quickly went to sales coordinator in 3 months. And in those days, you do Royal Crown and all of that. And I was ignorance on fire, and it was fantastic. And I shared it with a lot of people. It made sense. It's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. People don't eat it. Supposed to eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables. People do 2. Moved it to 5 to 9. People still do 2. 9 to 7. People do 2. 14. Nobody does it. So it's just the perfect thing. So what I love about Juice Plus 2 is it allowed me a secondary income, because some of my patients said, Cheryl, you really need to sell something because your patients come to see you, so you really need a second income. And I went, boy, do I need a second stream income. So Juice Plus did that for me. It kept me afloat all these years. And so 27 years, I signed it in September 9th. So it's the best thing I've ever had. I'm so thankful for Juice Plus. I'm so thankful for Smokey Santillo. And I'm real thankful for Travis that he's changing this system. So.
Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you both for sharing your story with us. Oh, let's see. There we go. Because of these amazing plant powders, we are staying healthy and now share every day with families just like you how healthy is normal and achievable for each of us. And thanks to these folks and amazing plant powders, you heard our stories. These stories of hope make us excited to help more families by sharing the power of plants. Now, the decision is up to you. What will your story of hope be? Once again, I want to thank you so much for being here tonight. We hope you feel encouraged and inspired to learn more to continue on your own health journey. When you hear information this powerful, you can do one of three things. One, maybe this isn't for you right now, and that's okay. But maybe you thought of someone who this would be really good for. If so, we'd love to help them get daily plant food support to live healthier and feel better. So whether on a connection call or group message, a coffee date, or even inviting them to our next event like this, we'd love it if you'd connect us with them. Or two, maybe this product is something you need right now. If so, let's get you started tonight so you can begin your journey toward better health sooner than later. Talk with the person who invited you about the 3 ways you can get started and help you figure out what would be the best for you. Or 3, maybe you're a combination of both. This product is something you need and you've thought of people in your life who also need it. If you're already thinking of people who need this too, it might be beneficial for you to have a conversation with the person who invited you about what it might look like for you. If you have any questions, we're going to hang out for a bit, but you're also more than welcome to personally message the person who invited you. One more time, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you taking the step in investing in your health with your time tonight. Thank you guys for helping me with my screen.
Good job.
Melinda, you're muted.
Yeah, I was waiting for Mick to stop the recording.
Great job, Terry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exceptional, Terry.
Good job.
Yes, and even though we couldn't see what you were talking about, you were speaking slowly and everybody could understand everything you were saying.